Thank you, Scott. Theba's Tips. Yeah, she is back. We've missed you here.
I've missed being here.
Oh, well, the first couple of weeks of February, they've been really busy for dementia advocates across the state, sharing their stories with state and federal lawmakers. And Theba Lolley has been very busy too. She shared her own story with members of Congress, and you're here to tell us all about it. So tell me about your experience.
Well, last year I was involved as an advocate for the Alzheimer's Association in this area, but I didn't get to participate very much. But the story I did tell was just how it was affecting my being in the workplace, and now I'm retired. So it had a huge effect.
Right.
This year, obviously, Alzheimer's Association is asking for more monies for research, also therapeutic drugs that can help with symptoms, and getting those therapeutic drugs approved and out into the population, because we do need more. Part of the advocacy that I got to do this year was just, again, tell my story, kind of fine-tune it. And I fine-tuned it this year for the fact that I am retired, but with both parents having dementia, what are the chances of me getting it?
Right.
So I think that's another reason that I was really focused, especially on the therapeutic drugs. But I got to meet other caregivers who shared their stories. So
And this is some of the meetings, right?
Yeah, we got to do it mostly by Zoom.
Yeah.
And then we did get to make some visits to the offices of congressmen and senators. So again, a good opportunity to meet people in person, but also just get better at it.
Yeah.
You know, telling your story, and again, fine-tuning it for the season that you're in.
Right.
And so I'm always just wanting to be of an encouragement to people. Every caregiver has a story. I know that when you're a caregiver, you don't feel like you have the time.
Yeah.
But you can share your story via Zoom,
and you
can write it.
Sharing your story a lot too on your podcast. So tell people how to find your podcast.
Don't You Remember podcast, everywhere that you have a podcast. And you know, it was hard for me to stop being creative in January.
Right.
So I put together a website, don'tyouremember.online website, so that I could house some stuff. And I also started a YouTube channel. Again, just to encourage and support caregivers on this journey.
So is that kind of your new venture, is getting the YouTube up and going?
Well, it just allows me to house a lot of stuff now. That's not my main, but just to put stuff.
Yeah. So you've just got a lot of new stuff happening.
Yeah, and I'm just slowly still trying to adjust to not being as busy.
Right, and
that's
not having to show up to a workplace every day. But it's been great because you're spending a lot more time with your mom.
Oh, and that's going great. You know, again, it's important as a caregiver to create routine. We have our routine down, and she's not alone, and she has this interaction, so that is so key to just her being able to just be comfortable and feel real safe.
Right, and you've got something else going on too, right?
Oh, well, I don't know. Well, the podcast, the website, the YouTube channel.
In Bozeman?
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, I'm so
trying to lead her into this.
I know. Well, they asked me, another volunteer position, to be ambassador to Senator Bozeman for Alzheimer's Association, and I said yes because my interactions with him last year and then this year, he's very engaged. So that was not, I was like, yes, I'm in.
Right.
And so I'm excited because I do need to learn more about how things work.
Right.
To be effective advocates. So yeah, thank you. I forgot about that. It's brand new, and I just finished all my educational courses online for caregiver education through the Alzheimer's Association. I never not just want to mention the association because there's Alzheimer's Arkansas, who is so critical to helping caregivers with respite. So I'm still doing stuff with them.
You've been very busy. You say you're not as busy, but these are things that you were doing, but also coming into work and working full time and then part time and now retired. So now you've got more time to spend on all of these.
I'm meeting some fascinating people too. And it's great because there are opportunities for the podcast to share their experiences.
Well, Theba wants to be there for people that are going through something similar. So that's why you're doing all of this, to help educate others and to be there for people, and of course be there for your mom. But yeah, make sure you find the podcast and reach out to Theba on social media or on her website so that you can learn more. And that's what it's all about, right?
I am so appreciative too that the Vine still has me on.
Of course. Well, we missed you. We're glad to have you here.
Too.
All right, we'll be right back. Stay with us.